Okay, that's all the checks complete. We're ready to go. Fantastic, that was the fastest lap. Well done.
Ez az! Elkezdett esni! Legjobb középső az, kérlek szépen 26-3. 22-t nem szabad mennie. Menj a picsába elsőbe, hát menj a faszomba, hogy így nyomjál. Másik, bazd meg, esik már. Ez a második hely, vagy első, nem tudom. Csak nem előzött meg. Nagyon esik.
Welcome to today's sprint. This is shaping up to be another fantastic weekend. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Lawrence completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Sainz, Hamilton, George Russell and Perez, Fernando Alonso, Bottas, Magnussen and Mick Schumacher, Norris, Zhou, Pierre Gasly and Ricciardo, Stroll, Tsunoda, Esteban Ocon and Sebastian Vettel, Albon and Nicholas Latifi. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We will soon find out. Here we go then, the formation lap is underway ahead of today's sprint.
Okay, information on Verstappen. They've got some kind of mechanical problem.
We did it! We did it!
Thank you for all your hard work out there. That was a strong drive and a great finish. Well done.
And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Lawrence increases their championship lead. It's time to check out the constructors' standings. Ferrari continue to extend the gap at the top of the table. Another team that excelled today was Williams, who makes further progress up the table. Well, that wraps up Sprint. All that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then. Welcome once again to the Autodromo Internazionale Enzo and Dino Ferrari. The clue is in the name. This is very much Ferrari home turf, and the locals will be out in force today to support their team in what we hope will be a magnificent spectacle of motorsport. On then to the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. A lap of Imola, anti-clockwise of course, unlike most Formula One circuits, will take our drivers round 3.1 miles. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lawrence lines up on pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Perez, Fernando Alonso, and Bottas, Russell, Magnussen, Mick Schumacher, and Guan Yu Zhou, Ricciardo, Norris, Esteban Ocon, and Gasly, Latifi, Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel, and Alex Albon. Stroll, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty, and Yuki Tsunoda. Now it lights out just moments away. It's time to go down to the track. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you here with us today. But I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the run down into turn one, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
Here we go then, the formation lap gets underway here in Italy. Front runners on the grid will want a nice fast start, as the opening chicane can provide some overtaking potential that they'll be keen to avoid. As all the cars reform the grid, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring their planned strategies are all in place.
Ha jó indulat meg lehet Perez. Lassan mindenki megy.